Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Steve. It's on Netflix. It's an hour and 33 minutes long. I can't tell you much more than that, except for Oscar winner Cillian Murphy and director Tim Millens of Peaky Blinders. I think they worked together on that one. Reunite for this moving story about a 90s reform school of troubled boys. Tracey Ullman is also in it. I have no idea how many people like it. I thought I would be able to see all this stuff on Netflix, but I can't. So anyway, it follows a head teacher, Steve, battling his reform college's survival while managing his mental health. Concurrently, troubled student Shy navigates his violent tendencies and fragile, torn between the past and the future prospects. Tells us nothing. This is why you have me. Hour and 33 minutes long, 6.6 on IMDb, 363,684 people rated so far. My dog ran in. It baffled me. I apologize. Like I mentioned, Cillian Murphy, Tracey Ullman, who I haven't seen. She used to have the Tracey Ullman show. If you remember her. She's in this as well. So, I don't know. Let's check it out. It's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, it's out there, and I'm going to tell you if it's worth watching. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey, everybody. We're at the credits of Steve, and kind of a heavy movie, I'll have to say. I don't know. I feel like it was heavy. Very, I don't really get tied into it, but I don't know if it's based on a true story. So it takes place about these kids who are in like a reform school, we'll say, in 1996. The only reason I know that is because they're doing a documentary of the kids, and they're saying, what would Jeff say to Jeff back in 1990? 1996, 1990, right? So that's how I know all that. But Cillian Murphy is like the head of the whole school, and Tracey Ullman is like the assistant. Great to see her. They both did a fantastic job. Haven't seen her in a long time. Of course, he's phenomenal. And it's just, it all takes place in one day, and you go into this London English-based reformatory school. All these kids were troubled, right? And they show what he's going through. Cillian Murphy as the principal or whatever he is, and there's these people coming in to film the documentary. So you get little glimpses into these kids' lives, but it's more about and then you come to find out like the school, could be closing kind of thing, right? So it's like all of this going on, and these kids are very troubled, and it's showing the commitment from the teachers, the whatever they are, right? The administrators of the school, like how into saving these troubled kids they are. Like obviously they've done something wrong in their life, but they're not adults yet, so they've got to go through this. It's not like juvenile or juvie or whatever. It's really more about, trying to get them on the right path. They might all have like mental issues. I don't know. But it's like showing the side of people who really care and really want to save these kids, along with, showing these kids who struggle, and in whatever way that they're struggling. And and then you show the outside influences of people who are like, hey, it costs too much money to save these kids. I don't care how much you care. We're shutting this thing down kind of thing, right? So you got all that going on. So that's why it's heavy. There you go. That's why it's heavy. Phenomenal acting from everybody in the film. Loved it. Hour and 33 minutes. It's worth a watch, but get yourself ready to watch it. Now, I will say this. At the end, we got a bigger glimpse into all the children, right? And I feel just, again, if somebody would just call me and be like, Jeff, what do you think? I'm going to make film so much better. No, I know I'm not, but I'm just saying, if somebody were to call me and say, Jeff, what do you think of this film? Take that piece. Cillian Murphy narrating the inside of these children's personality, their mentality, all that stuff, move it forward to the front part of the film. Start it out the way. Whether you do the whole piece about everybody or just a glimpse of everybody. You know what I mean? Then you're more bought into these kids and their characters throughout this film. You care more about every one of them instead of caring at the end. You know what I mean? Like you get a little bit of everybody. You do that in the front end of this film, and I think you're knocking it out of the ballpark. Not that it wasn't great. It was good. But I'm just saying. You tell me what you think. You watch this film and tell me if you agree or disagree. How about that? Leave it at that. Just leave me a comment. If you watch this film, you watch my review, do you think that throw that up in the front? Does that work for us or not? All right, that's it. I'll keep it short because I want a lot of comments. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.